Alright, that should work now. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ugh, I have so many notifications. I don't want to get my notifications. Whatever. Skill issue. Anyways, we draw again today because I have no life. Also, sorry I, like, deadass, like, disappeared for, like, a week. My bad. Anyways, we draw. Give me like 5 seconds just to get my shit done real quick. Okay, whatever. Okay, we draw. I don't really know what I was going for. I had this sketch from a little bit ago, and then I just like never worked with it, so we'll see. Also, is my character a little too far away from the screen? I don't really know, I can't tell. Anyways, we draw, I guess. I don't even know what the fuck I was going for here. Okay, whatever. What the hell was that? Okay, I did also put like, this is more for me to figure out how the hell anything works, right? Because I don't know perspective well enough for this. But anyways, I'm gonna give her, I think I want her to have like drills, you know? I think would be cute. Or actually, could I give her an afro? I think that'd be very cutesy. I don't know. Haven't decided on the hairstyle yet, but that's okay. We will figure it out as we go. But yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this drawing by today, and then we'll see what else I do with my life afterwards. But it has been a while since I draw, so my art will be questionable for a bit. Also, I'm well aware this proportion is so fucked, but it's okay because I'm giving her like a giant dress anyways. I always default to this type of bangs though. There's a way I can change this, right? Hold on. Edit, oh, convert brightness to opacity. That was what it was. Okay. I don't know why it still looks so dark, but not my chicken, not my problems, I guess. I'm trying to think how I want. Okay, first of all, let me just do something real quick. This is getting a little too dark. Let me just screen it, I think. I don't fucking know what it was. Something just to lighten everything a bit. And then I want the hair on the character to be like, should I give her like a nice like cardigan situation here? So I can give her like a bow on the front, and then I guess it doesn't really show at this angle, so I guess it wouldn't work that well. I think I was originally gonna give her like kind of like a strawberry theming, but I don't think, should we just, okay, fuck it. We're gonna go straight in with line art and see how it goes from there. What brushes do I have? This is square brush. Is this one gonna work for line art? I don't know. This one? I want it to feel more like a pencil. Like this. We have a lot of pencil brushes, holy shit. That's rainbow. Let's go with this one, actually. I'm gonna go with like this color. I don't know how to feel about the color of like, I don't know how to feel about the sketch, to be honest with you. It's not really my thing, but whatever. Let's go with that type of eyelash because I think it's cutesy. with this. I hate art. I'm kidding. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I will not lie, this will probably be a pretty boring stream. So, heart emoji, I guess. I don't like this music. Whatever. Anyways, so okay, I guess life update. I moved into a new apartment. So I spent yesterday just like, I'd say cleaning everything. I really didn't. All I did was really just like, organize my shit. Cause I flew back from Canada and I was like, oh, I should probably like, you know, get my stuff, you know, done. So I did that yesterday. Which was fine, I guess. I don't really know. And then after, I've just been like scrolling on TikTok and stuff, and I am so close to deleting that damn app again. I can't do it anymore, dude. I get distracted by it so easily, and I'm just like, I really want to delete the app, but it's like really good for like keeping up with trends and shit, which, you know, kind of sucks that I have to do that, but yeah. And also, like, they have nice filters for photos, so womp womp, sucks to be me, I guess. So, you know, I've been trapped with TikTok. I'm like, what do I do? Should I delete it? Probably. Hi, welcome. But yeah, that's kind of how life is lifing at the moment. Anyways, I'm probably gonna try making more fan art, I think, soon. Life is going somewhere, I'll tell you that much. I don't really know anymore. I'm gonna start one of my internships tomorrow, so I need to like wake up early for once in my life. But we'll see how that turns out. Honestly, I've never been to the studio, so we'll see. But yeah, it'll hopefully be fun. Can you kill yourself? Or hashtag keep myself safe. I mean, like literally or like figuratively, like maybe, I don't know. It's your decision, I guess. I don't really know. But yeah. I also, not gonna lie, I keep getting those stupid ass videos from my hometown and I'm like, why is the world recommending me this? I don't really care enough. But anyways. Technically anything is possible, but like, I wouldn't recommend it, I guess? I don't know. I wanna give her like more of a cutesy kind of hair situation. I want her to have like more of a curly kind of hairdo right now. Nephew, go ahead, crazy. Sleepy. Yeah. That's valid. I haven't drawn in so long, dude. Well, the shitty animations don't really count. Cause I've done a couple of those over the past few days, but we'll see. It's been a second since I streamed though, sadly. I was gonna stream a bit more last week, but it was just like a lot of like stuff because I was kind of like going, because I went back home and then like I had to like go to like dinners and stuff with my family and stuff because, you know, I was leaving in a week. So I was basically constantly outside, so sadly I was unable to stream, but you know, simply let go. Forced? That's crazy. I don't know, man. I'd say just ignore her. Interesting. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's a random life update? I don't even know. Like, random situation from yesterday. So I was outside, like, I know, shocking. I touched grass, whatever. But I was outside, I went to, like, go get dinner or something, because I was, like, hungry. No, I've never in my life heard a turtle with speed or a bitch I need. That has never been something I heard. But yeah. Anyway, so yesterday I went out to get dinner, alone because, well, one, I don't have anybody I'm just gonna go call out, and also because I was just hungry, okay, bro? I just did not want to cook. Slash, I also don't have ingredients at home right now. I need to go grocery shopping, but whatever. And, like, I finished eating and I exited the restaurant, right? And then tell me why some random stranger on the street, like, hollered at me, like, Korean? Like, they literally, okay, I was just walking, I was minding my own damn business, right? And then I just hear somebody yell at me, Korean! And I'm like, what? No? Like, and, okay, you would think it would not be directed towards me, but first of all, I walked right past them, and two, I was the only motherfucker on the street, okay? Like, outside of these two people, who are clearly friends. So I was like, what the fuck? And they yelled at me like Korean, so I turned around and I was like, what? No. And they were like, what are you? And I'm like, I don't know, fucking Canadian? And they're like, oh, Canadian, my friend over here is Korean. And I'm like, okay. And then I just left, and I was like, what the hell? Cause like, why are we yelling at strangers across the street? No, not even across the street, like, who's just walking, minding their own damn business. And, like, just calling them Korean. I don't understand what that was about. Because, like, they were not playing charades. It was so weird because the guy literally, like, his friend, right, like, looked at, like, after he said, oh, my friend's Korean, and his friend just says, yes, I'm Korean, and I'm like, okay. And then I just left because all I wanted to do was eat dinner and then get a charger and, like, some water from, like, Walgreens, because I don't have anything at the moment. And that was really weird, right? So obviously when I'm walking back, I was like, I voice messaged my friend, and she replied to me, and she was like, dude, I think he was trying to set you up. I'm like, that's crazy. On the middle of the streets, in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was 9 p.m., okay? Like, what was I supposed to do? I'm not gonna play FNAF. I don't like jump scares. Jump scares are not great. Also, I feel like it would just deadass just stress me out. But yeah, it was kind of random. And I would just like to say that I wasn't even wearing anything close to like, okay, I was wearing a Lolita dress, so like at best, if somebody hollered at me Japanese, at least I would know they're talking about the clothes I'm wearing, you know? Like I know you're not, I guess all Asians look the same, I guess, but like, goddamn. I'm also not Japanese, I'm Chinese, but like, you know, it's still annoying. So that was a very strange thing, you know, right after I moved to this place. But you know, it's just, I guess you gotta get used to shit like this. Definitely one of the stranger experiences, but whatever. Oh my god. You don't, yes, you want me to suffer. I see how it is. But yeah, anyways, so I moved into an apartment. I'm gonna get a roommate soon. I don't know how she is, so I might have to adjust my streaming. I'm probably gonna have to adjust my streaming schedule anyways because of, like, the whole, like, summer internship situation I have right now. But just letting y'all know, there will probably be changes to the streaming times and stuff. I need to see if my roommate is okay with me streaming at night, because my old roommate didn't give a fuck because yeah, she could like kind of sleep through everything. But I don't know about my new roommate, so we will see how that turns out. But hopefully I can still stream like somewhat consistently, but we'll see. Trying to see what I should do with her hair. I want like an unnecessarily elaborate hairstyle, you know what I mean? But yeah. Also, there's not good food around this area for some reason, which kind of sucks. Making me a bit mad, but whatevs. Gonna give her a little bow hair situation. I was thinking about giving her like a little hat or something, or like a headpiece, but I'm not sure if she needs it if I make her hair unnecessarily like detailed, you know what I mean? But anyways. Come on, mods. Can I suffer in FNAF? No, I cannot. I also don't know, can I even play on my laptop? Let me see. I guess I can. Oh, no, I'd have to get an emulator cuz I'm on Mac. Stay safe though. I love being able to use the I'm using a Mac excuse to not play games, cuz like it's great and like it works, you know? Like it's a valid reason. But you know, actually I might put a little ribbon or something here because I just don't like this way this part of the hair is going at the moment. It's just kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, let me erase this section real quick, and then I'll figure out what to do with it in a bit. I'm gonna give her hair back, and I'm gonna just go this part a little bit more over her ears. I don't have like a Windows emulator, by the way. I don't want to see you die, technically. But yeah. I can't play a lot of games. Live, laugh, love. Actually, I'm gonna give her like a bow situation here. I think would be kind of cutesy. I don't really know how hair works, to be honest with you. Curly hair is not something that I draw often. I mean, this isn't technically curly, is it? I don't know. But anyways. Actually, I feel like this one would I can't tell if this one would be better if I do like a double bow at the bottom here too. My logic is that this hair is reasonable enough for a cosplayer, so it's like anything is possible. You know what I mean? It's not the most realistic hair for sure, but like it can be. You can make it if you try hard enough. Oh my god, wait, I just realized. Is this brush stripes? Huh, interesting. Okay, well, didn't realize that. Anyways. Gummy bears. Also, hello? What? What did you just send? Get a better computer. I'm not getting another computer, dude. I haven't. That's so much work, and I also have to like put so much shit into the new computer if I do. So like, no thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna give her like a back bow situation here, and then I want like more twists in her hair. Trying to think of like how this hair would work logistically, and I'm drawing like a blank, to be honest with you. Because Because I want... Okay, so I like the bow situation. Actually, is it a bow in the back or is it a double bow on the side? I think I might do a double bow on the side to make it feel like a bow at the back. Because then you get more bows, you know? Shit. Oh. Oops. My bad. Okay, so we're gonna add... let's yoink this guy out real quick. Like that. And then we'll add a bow situation around here, I think. That will do more of like a this shape-ish. And then like this shape-ish. And then this shape, I think. Shit, what did you, who redeemed something? Hello? Ugh, dies. Oh, Tomato's the cat, okay. Wait, hold on, where's my cat? Shit. Ah! Oh my god, you are like abusing that crying emote. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. What? If you I can never tell if you send stuff. If you get mod, like if your text gets modded, just like let me know. By the way, if you send anything, because I don't think I have a mod online at the moment. But yeah, yeah, I have a Discord. Give me a second. Let me send. There we go. On Discord? Dude, it's dead. What the fuck are you gonna be modding? Or do you mean like on stream? Cause like, haven't decided yet. Maybe one day. Right now I have like 2 mods, but it's okay. One of them's my brother, but he doesn't really count as a person, so it's okay. But maybe. On Discord there is nothing to mod, so I don't even see the need of that. I will not lie. This is for free anyways. But I'll decide on it later, maybe. I don't know. I'll see. We'll see. And then I want the hair to be braided backwards as well. Here. I'm thinking if I want to add the braids to go all the way down here or not. I'm not sure how I feel about this one section here though. Oh. Okay, that-ish. And then like that. And then it would be like braided this way. And then over here you would have like another bow situation, I think. Like that. And then it would be like that on top. And then it would be like down this way. And this one's not in the right perspective. Not that anything I draw is ever in the right perspective, but it's okay. And then from here I can get some more shit going on. Okay, nice. Honestly, the only reason why you would be here on this stupid Discord server is just so I can send a bunch of random shit. I don't really do anything on it, honestly. It's just mostly like post-stream I would send like the end product on here, and also sometimes I do draw things outside. What the fuck is penis cereal, dude? What the fuck is penis cereal? What the hell? What the fuck is penis cereal? What the fuck? Ah, dude, yummy. You know what? Whatever you enjoy, I guess. I don't... Why? Why? Why you would enjoy that is absolutely beyond me, but you know what? Sure, what the hell. I'm thinking how I want her hair to go. Do you think I should have it more like... I don't know. I might do a... Okay, I'm gonna do a triple braid, triple strand here. Like, just like a bloop. Nobody understands what I'm saying, but it's okay. I have a vision, maybe. No, I don't. Not really. I don't have enough of a vision, to be honest with you. But yeah, I will say, I do want to draw some stuff for like different fandoms that I'm in, just because I'm like, there's never any merch for them anyways, since they're a tiny bit niche. So I'm like, maybe I'll make some stuff for myself, honestly. I feel like half the time I'm just like, should I make merch? It's like mostly just for myself and my own sanity. So I'm just like, I don't really want anything else. But yeah. The gay campground that has crazy parties on holiday. What? Okay, why do they have penis cereal at the gay camp? What? Dude, I am so confused. What the fuck is I'm not gonna search that up, but like, what the fuck? You know what? You know what? Eat your penises, I guess. Yeah, that's not gonna get clipped. We're fine. Interesting. I don't know. I don't even know what to say to that, to be honest with you. I'm also trying to get the hair in, but I know it's a really weird way of drawing the hair. But I don't really know how else to draw it. I mean, I can draw it more simply, but I think it's more fun this way. Oh my fucking god, I hate YouTube ads. Also, let me know what you guys can hear and what you can't hear, because I do have, like, very quiet background music. But I'm not sure if it, like, you can hear it. But we'll see. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna read that and pretend like I didn't read it. As one does. Hold on, I'm gonna wipe my glasses because I actually can't see jack shit right now. Also, so since I went back to like Canada, I brought back some more like random ass clothes, and I will not lie, I think the best thing I brought back is this shirt that I'm wearing right now, which is this is the skin of a killer Bella with like some dude in like sparkly ass like glitter, like badly photoshopped glitter. It's great. It's very comfortable too. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite purchases I've ever made, I guess. But you know, we'll see. Do you think that's too like ribbony and not like hair enough? No, I can imagine it's a no kids allowed situation at the gay camp with penis cereal. But you know. I didn't know they got gay camps, but whatever. I don't think I'm the target audience for them anyways. Gonna see, I'm trying to figure out how to get the hair to look natural, and I'm like, it just doesn't. And I know it won't be natural with this amount of coils, or like curlies, but like, you know. Let me pretend like I'm not drawing pasta, okay? Okay, you know what? I'm actually, fuck it. I'm gonna just redo this whole section real quick. I like the curls when it's like singulars, but I don't like it when they're like plural. You know what I mean? I just don't think, I think it just takes too much time to draw those types, so I'm just gonna fix it up myself for a different, less wavy? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing really. I'm trying to see how to draw this type of curled hair and I'm just like drawing a blank, to be honest with you. Would it be like this, and would I just like have to like cut this shit out like that? And then like, like that? It's a funny meme. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna search it up right now. So, I might search it up after the stream, but we'll see, I guess. Definitely not searching it up on stream right now. But yeah, anyways, so I went to an anime convention on Saturday, I think it was, in Canada. Like, I went to Anime North, and it was, honestly, it was fine. I feel like it was pretty fun, but it was just, like, really cold, because for some reason the weather was, like, hell. Dude, you're making a rainbow flamingo dress. Interesting, interesting. Okay. You can also just charge your phone, but yeah, just, I guess I'll see you. I'll know when you're gone if you just disappear sometime at some point. But yeah. Oh my god, it's already 12 a.m. again. Oh well, whatever. I think we're gonna go with this type of hairstyle. I don't really know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go with this for now, and then we'll see how it turns out by the end, I guess. Thinking about maybe like pinning this section in or something, or adding something else here, because it feels a little empty compared to everything else, but we'll see. Because I want to get her clothes in. I'm well aware that she's a little like disproportionate at the moment, and that is 100% my fault for it. And I don't really know how exactly to fix her, except maybe like I need to move her legs up or something. I don't know. But she's definitely gonna have like her skirt be like poofed out anyways. I don't know why this thing doesn't have another color, which kind of sucks ass, but whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna give her like more of like a poofy dress, like something along like this line where it like completely like covers like her body, because I don't want to deal with it. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna pick color from layer. Okay. You penis cereal? I don't know. If you want to penis cereal, you can penis cereal. Also, let me, oh wait, I just realized I had a mustache, and also on the wrong account, wrong model. Give me a sec, let me go back. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that happened. I think it's because my shortcut. Bruh. Dude, I hate shortcuts so much. I feel like they always like do this. I've like fucked up my shortcuts so much now, like everything that I'm using I have to like change shortcuts for. Yesterday I had to like add another keybind for like push to talk on Discord because somebody like messed up my Discord or whatever. Like one of the Discord voice calls I was on, like they didn't allow us to just talk, so we had push to talk. Dude, if you want to die to go to sleep, be my goddamn guest. Like, do whatever you want. This is an allegedly free country. Yay? I don't know. I guess it can be a yay if you want to perceive it as a yay, I guess. Should I give her Hime sleeves or should I give her like more like actually I feel like she is like more in the Hime type of situation right now. Not that oh wait, actually guys, really great thing about owning a lot of random clothes is that you can use your own clothes. I will probably be live on Thursday, assuming that one, my roommate doesn't come in, but if anything does get changed, I will like just update it on Discord, I guess. Just give me 1 second. I need to get a shirt. This one. Okay. I'm looking for this one specific reference, so I'm gonna just use my own hands for it. It's really weird. But hey, if you have the wardrobe for it, anything works, right? So I think I want what is the sleeve like for her? She has her hands like up to her face. So her sleeves would go like that, I guess. Like, I don't know, something like that. And then her other hand would be doing the out in the back situation like that. But I'm not sure if I want to keep the sleeves like that or if I want to like secure it upwards with wrist cuffs. I will go live tomorrow. I don't know if I can, cause I am starting my internships things tomorrow, but we'll see. Honestly, I do need to make up for a couple of missed streams in the past few days though. But I will try to stream if I can and if I have an idea to stream. Cause a lot of the time it's like mostly just me like running out of things to draw. Cause I usually like drawing things that I'm into at the moment. So, you know. Sometimes I'm just stupid like that and I don't remember what I like, but yeah. Wait, I took the photo wrong. Give me a second. No, my shirt. I threw it all over there. Like, what? What do you mean, like hentai? What the fuck are you talking about? Hello? What? What did you say? What the hell? You're gonna Oh, hypnotize me. Bro, I hate that fucking trope, though. That shit's like dog shit. That's like a stupid ass trope. I hate that trope in hentais. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Especially like with a phone. Stuff that I'm into? No, like fandoms and stuff. Like, oh my lord. You know what? Sure, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god. One day I'm gonna have to age restrict these damn streams because of what the fuck you guys are yapping about. But it's okay. For now, well, okay. Not that I can say anything because I did. My ear's ringing. Give me a second. Not that I can say anything because I did yap about like Omegaverse for a little too long. But you know. Yeah, but hypnotism hentai is like such a weird ass trope. I don't like it. Oh, anyways, so okay, skipping over whatever the hell that was about. Talk more in Discord. My bad. I probably should. Honestly, most of what I talk about is on like other streams or other like servers. Cause it's mostly just me yapping about my fandom stuff. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that out loud. I will keep my 0 today, guys. I will keep my 0 today. But yeah, you can be annoying if you want, honestly. I probably should be more annoying on my own server, but I just like have deadass have like nothing to talk about half the time. But whatever. Most of the time on my streams, most of the time, like, I'm just, like, talking in Discord is if I'm, like, into, like, a certain, like, story or movie or whatever. Or not, I'm never into movies. I don't really watch movies that much. But, if I'm into any, like, is it books, manhwas, comics, whatever the hell you want to call them, then I will, like, update. But, you know, usually you just see that when I'm streaming, to be honest. Penis, my phone's probably gonna die. Why are you using penis like a swear word? What the fuck is going on, dude? Cause it's a big no-no word? I see. How interesting. What an interesting no-no word that you've decided to use. And then I want, like, the sleeves to go up, like, this way, I think. I don't actually know how this sleeve thing works, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay. I feel like she's not dramatic enough as the sleeve situation here. I feel like she needs to be more dramatic. And I think I need the sleeves. I'm thinking if I want the sleeves to be, like, only up until the wrist, or if I want to move it downwards. I might move it downwards a bit just so I can get, like, a more of, like, a poof situation here. Oh. What an interesting thing you have sent in chat. Bro, I'm just, like, reading it on the side while I'm, like, drawing, and I'm like, what is going on? But you know what? Be free, I guess. Be cringe. I don't even know. Does that even count as being cringe at this point? I don't know. But we'll see. You're in your own little world. You know what? We could play Roblox one day. That is in fact an option. Just letting you know though, I don't own a mouse. I do play games with my trackpad, including like Minecraft and shit. So like, if we do play, it'll be strange. But yeah. Yeah, I don't want a mouse. So yeah. Don't worry about it too much. I own a tablet though, so you know, I don't have right click, left click, but I can draw. Yeah, it's strange, but whatever. To be fair, I don't see the point in using a mouse, which is why I don't really have one. Cause I don't really need anything that like requires me to be like using a mouse. I don't really play games on my like laptop, right? I usually just use it to like write my essays and stuff for school and then draw. So I don't really see the point in using a mouse. I'm like, I don't really know what I would use a mouse for. Honestly. Wait, why are you guys judging me? Hi. Oh my god, wait, I haven't seen you in so long. But yes, the art is going somewhere. But right now, they're judging me for not owning a mouse. Well, okay, hear me out. So I owned a mouse for like, I don't know, a little bit, and I tried using it, but I just got really lazy to like actually use the mouse. So like I would have it connected to my computer, but I would just deadass just wouldn't use it. So I was just like, there's no point in me getting a mouse anyway, so I just gave the mouse back to my dad, and I was like, hey dude, if you want it back, like here. So now I just like live life without a mouse. Yeah, no mouse. Why would I need a mouse? I have shortcuts on my keyboard, and I can like click around with the I can draw with my like tablets. Like, who gives a fuck? Oh, no, no, no. I have a laptop. I don't have, like, a monitor and, like, a PC situation. So I just use the trackpad. Is that weird? I feel like that's what you do with a laptop, no? Like, you don't need a mouse for a laptop. Right? Because then imagine, like, walking everywhere and you had to bring a goddamn mouse. It's not that bad, dude. It's really not that bad. Like, it's fine. It's fine, guys. I don't know why I would need a mouse if I don't use it, you know? Like, I had it for a bit and I just, like, never used it. I'm so used to trackpads, though. I've been using, like, the trackpad for, like, I don't even know. Because I've had multiple laptops throughout the years, especially back in, like, high school, middle school, because my school, like, provided us with laptops, and I would just literally only use, like, the trackpad. Like, I never really bothered. Well, it came with a stylus, too. I would use, like, the touchscreen, but, you know. As a gamer, I don't know. I don't really play games. So I feel like that kind of helps it a little, no? No? Yes, no? Okay, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Is it that weird to not have a mouse? I don't think so. Whatever. Whatever, bro. Well, no. I've decided to deny that statement. It is very normal to not have a mouse, guys. Not everybody needs a mouse. Trust me. You know, at least I have a laptop. At least I can do shit on it. I don't need a mouse to do shit on my laptop. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Okay, back to whatever the hell I was yapping about earlier. So anyways, so I went to, Anime North, on Saturday, and it was, okay, it was, no. This laptop's not a touchscreen, this is just like a Mac. No, I don't need a mouse! I don't need a fucking mouse, dude. I can just draw. There's no, okay, I had a laptop with a touchscreen back in, like, middle school and high school, but, like, they're so bad, dude. I don't like it. So now I'm just, like, not using it anymore. What do you mean you can't defend this? This is, what the fuck? Why is this so controversial? The hell? Guys, I'm just drawing like a normal person. What? I'm just using my laptop like a normal person. What the fuck do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you... What? Why is this not defendable? Go to sleep. Okay, you know what? Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Fuck y'all. Good night, good night. But anyways, so I'm gonna change the subject from that. But yeah, I went to Anime North. It was fun. My legs were dying. And I did not have, like, any of my cosplay stuff in, Canada. But it was fun, and then I was like, I wanted to, okay, so I ended up staying there until, like, 11, or what was it, like, 11:30 or so at night. So I was at the convention from, like, 12 to 11, basically. Which, now that I think about it, is a little weird. But you know what? Hey, guys, it's fine. And, like, the reason why I decided to stay that long was because they had, okay, so, you know, in, like, a lot of those, like family-friendly conventions, like, how, like, all the, like, restricted stuff is always at night, so if you want to go to any of those, like, stranger panels, you would go at that time. So I really wanted to go to this one panel. It was called, like, the, I don't think some people are educated enough on it. Oh, the after party? It's not an after party. It's not an after party thing. It's like at the convention panels. It's just it's like after I think like 8 p.m. is like, or was it 7 or 8 p.m. is when like the more odd panels happen. So I went, okay, so there was a couple that I wanted to go to. There was this one Smash or Pass one, but wasn't able to get in because the line was too long, so that sucked. But the one that I did end up going to was this like BL Red Flag like court where we were judging the BL characters and like judging if they were redeemable. We ended up voting all of them, like we as in like everybody in the room. Well, not everybody. It was pretty like split for a lot of them, but the vote ended up basically being like all of the guys were redeemable, and it was just so random. Because like tell me why I went there and like I had the Omegaverse and the Guideverse, like, you know, re-explained to me, and it was kind of funny though, because especially when they were talking about the Omegaverse. For context, by the way, okay, here, let me give y'all the characters. Actually, if I can I don't remember the names of most of the characters, but I have read most of some of the stories. But we judged 3 of the characters, right? So 3 of the characters, we had, one of them was from The Bad Apple, which is a regular BL fanfiction, or sorry, not BL fanfic, BL manhwa, where the main character was like a dragon or some shit. I don't know what's up with that. And he had a mother who was also a dragon, and she like lived underneath New York City. It was weird. Never in my life have I heard of that one, so I never ended up reading it, obviously. And his crime was because he like confined, so his main crime was that he confined the uke, like the bottom, in his like apartment and stuff. And I was like, that's not even that bad. Cause one, he didn't even break his limb, so like that's redeemable. Dude, I've read so much bullshit in my life that like my bar for is this character redeemable is so unnecessarily low. And it's, for context, this is fiction only. If anybody did any of this in real life, like, straight to jail, okay? But like, specifically when it comes to fiction, I am just, like, so whatever with characters. But yeah, so apparently he locked his uke up and, like, whatever, you know, like, chased him or whatever, you know, kind of like normal stuff. So I was like, whatever, that's fine. He's, I guess, redeemable if you squint. And a lot of them is like, it's redeemable if you squint. But then the second one, they had to explain the Omegaverse because it was Low Tide and Twilight, which is also another BL, and I believe Taeju is a debt collector or some shit, and then what's the guy's name? What's the bottom's name? Uihung, I think? Ihung? I don't know, something like that. But he was like trapped. I don't know, like he was you know what? I don't really know why I decided that Taeju was redeemable. Maybe I was going crazy. Maybe I probably was. But when that happened, when they were explaining the Omegaverse, they had like a slide for it, and I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna go take a photo with my stupid ass Omega suppressant keychain that I definitely own for some goddamn reason. And I was like, this is like a hashtag perfect photo op. But yeah, the people behind me started laughing at me, but it's okay. Because it's more laughing at me because we all knew what we were talking about here. And then the last one was S-Class Guide as Sweet as Honey, which I did read as well. It's also, these are all like completed stories, by the way. I have not read, okay, I have not read Bad Apple or Low Tide because Low Tide, I don't like the author that much. As in, like, they said something on Twitter at one point about pirating, and I was like, hell no, I'm not reading your work at all. So that's honestly the real reason why I never ended up reading their stuff, but whatever. Energy drink? Dude, maybe one day, guys. Wait, actually, I'm trying to think how I want this skirt to be. What do we think? Should I make it like but yeah, anyways, so skipping over what the hell. So I was like, out of the three characters, I voted all of them as redeemable because honestly, I don't give a shit. I have read so much messed up, like, BLs that, like, basically, as long as you don't go down that route, like, anything's fine, you know? My bar is so fucking low. And it's not like I care either, because I'm just like, they're just, like, fictional men, and I don't care for, like, real men, so, like, God forbid I care for fictional ones either. But anyways, you know, pretty entertaining. I will say, though, out of all the characters in that, like, slideshow court voting situation that we did, I definitely will say, I think the top for, S-Class Guy to Sweet as Honey would definitely be the most redeemable out of all of them, because, like, you know, I don't know, it's just, like, confinements, whatever, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it was an interesting time. I think one of my friends, I dragged one of my friends to it, and she has, like, no idea about, like, because she doesn't really read BLs that often, but she does, like, read fanfiction. But she was just like, why are you like this? But it's okay, because we just do be like that sometimes. As of late, what's my favorite one? Like, out of it, okay, wait, hold on. Do you want the toxic ones or the non-toxic ones? Cause, like, I'm not very into toxic yaoi, to be honest with you. I find it kind of, like, mid. I like my characters, like, you know, happy-ish. To some extent. I'm trying to think. Dude, this is hard. You can't ask that for me. I have, like, over 200 on this fucking list, dude. You hate that. Wait, hold on. I'll filter by my completed ones, okay? Give me a second. Let me find one. Fuck you, by the way, for that question. Shit. Okay, this is actually really fucking hard, by the way. I don't know. I feel like wait. I think like Mary, I feel like the author of Mary Marbling and Robber X Lover is the same author. They make really cute stories, so I do enjoy that. I also really liked I really liked Pirouette Into My Heart / Salad Days. It has two names. That one's also pretty good because I find that it just pretty cute. But like in terms of it also depends because like I feel like they're cute but like they're also kind of boring sometimes because they're just mostly like fluff and stuff. Well, not literally, but you know, it's enough fluff compared to everything else. But then there's like other things where I care for the world building but I don't care about the BL itself. I don't care about the relationship between the characters. But also, okay, so Global Examination, I enjoy the world building. I haven't finished it yet, so it's not a completed story, I think, in the webtoons and whatever, or manhwas yet. So I need to double check on how I feel about that one, but the world building for it is quite fun to read, and I do think that the relationship between the two characters is interesting. So that one's pretty fun. I definitely would recommend that one if you want to read. It's more plot driven, less romance driven, which I think is quite nice. If you want like just pure comedy, I would definitely like say, or I say it's pure comedy. It's not necessarily, but like if you're delusional, it's pretty funny. One Room TA is a great one. They're just very silly, and I kind of love them. But anyways, like one of the stories that I unironically enjoy, but I don't give a shit about the two characters, like potential, I guess, alleged love story. I say alleged love story as if they're not like confirmed to be the main couple or whatever. I really enjoy Rainbow City. I think the plot is really fucked up, but I kind of love it. You know what I mean? Like, the world is a zombie story, and I fucking love zombies, guys. Nobody understands me, but I love zombies. Zombie stories are my jam, okay? Um, I love apocalypses in like media and stuff, so that one's one of my favorite ones. But I also don't give a shit about like the characters. I'm just like, yeah, I guess the two can like get together or whatever. But like honestly, I don't care. I really don't care. Um, you have a plan for every outbreak except rage zombies? Which ones are those ones? Hold on. Sorry, let me Google this because I don't play games and I know it's a or watch movies either. Uh, is it just like a regular? Oh, is it just like an angry zombie virus? Hold on. Have I watched 28 Days Later? I have watched 28 Weeks Later. I just don't remember it. I'm sorry, guys. Um, I don't think I don't remember this one. Um, I remember at one point, I think in like 2020 when I was really bored, I ended up watching a bunch of zombie movies. um, but they're are they just like hashtag like OP like zombies? I don't really know. Um, but anyways, in I'm actually trying to think what type of zombie. Okay, Malha zombies are very different from like traditional zombies. I feel like sometimes depending on the stories. Um, but yeah, like the one that I was reading, it was or sorry, in Rainbow City. Don't. I think the zombies are generally pretty aggressive, but it's like more of I don't really know what I could compare it to in terms of like regular zombie franchises. Because honestly, I was very invested less in the zombies because there's honestly not too much of the zombie killing aspect in the story, but it's more about like the it's a government plot situation, and I think it's quite fun to read. Um, I like how they like established like why the zombies came to be, kind of, and also like the fact that the main characters, they're both like kind of intertwined with this situation. OP angry humans. I see. Um, but yeah, like in Rainbow City, the zombies, they're kind of like I feel like they're definitely much more lethargic compared to like the rage zombies, that's for sure. But they were manufactured by like the government, and so in the story they're like all the humans are quarantined in like I believe it's called the green zone. And the zombies are called, I believe, atoms, instead of like zombies. And there's something I can't remember what it was, like something. So they called it the Atom virus, and then I think one of the researching facilities is called Eve, or whatever, or research situation is called Eve. I don't know. It's a lot of random biblical references that I personally don't really get that much, but it's very entertaining to watch anyways. Anyways, so like I find it interesting because like the reason why they did it is so that the government can have like more like control over the people. And the two main characters, one of them is like a doctor researching this virus, because the government basically every time they produce a new a cure for the virus, or like not really a cure, more like a vaccine situation, the zombies mutate once again. And the government's basically like telling the researchers that they're not allowed to research for a cure because they don't have the money for that. But instead they have to research for vaccines every single time that there is a new mutation, even though that they already have all the research for the cure of the virus. And they had a previous chief researcher who was the mentor of the main character, who ended up dying / being murdered by somebody. He got murdered. He got killed by somebody for researching a cure for the virus, because I think he found the cure and then he got killed by the government because they don't want the cure to go out, because if they do, then all the humans who got turned into the zombies will turn back into regular humans, and then they lose control over all of what they built so far. and it's very strange, I will say. It's a very strange kind of world. And like the male lead character is like a soldier of the government. And he at the start of the story didn't like really believe what's going on, and he was like very much like the government's dog and stuff. But you know, it changes by the end. I think, I don't remember what exactly happens. I think the two characters, they end up like looking like what do you call it? English is failing me, but it's okay. They ended up like, I think, trying to uncover stuff about this virus after they went to collect the old chief researcher who's dead's doctor's like old notes from his old house, which is, I believe it was called in the Violet Zone or something. All of the zones are going by colored colors as to like what's like what level of infection it is. So they went to Violet or something, and then they went down to his basement where they actually found that the chief researcher kept his own son, who was already infected, in the basement and was conducting research on his son to find a cure. And at that point, when they went down to find his son, they realized that the virus mutated once again, and that the zombies the Adams zombies, whatever the fuck you want to call them, are now able to communicate with humans. Like, they were able to speak now. I believe this is the 7th mutation or something. But right now in the story, we're at season 4, and they're finally, so the main character ended up running away from his like government job and is hiding out because now the government wants him dead, right? Because he found out too much about it. And so the male lead character, he ends up thinking, kind of like defecting as well. But he ends up doing it in like a very strange way. I don't really remember what was going on, but he ended up like basically trying to like pretend to banish the main character and like send him to his death. But actually he ends up running away as well. And now they're on their way back, I think, to like, I don't know, expose the government or some shit. I don't remember what was going on. But it's been a hot second since I read it. But I will say, every time I do read it, I'm very much enjoying the story. I really like zombie stories. Zombies and monsters and generalized apocalypse type of shit is like my jam. I will not lie. Love Z Nation. If it made sense and had better actors. What is that one? Have I watched this one? Let me double check this real quick. There is always a chance I have probably watched some. I had a really weird like zombie phase at one point, so I ended up watching a bunch, but not sure. I will see. I definitely will say I don't usually watch movies. But you know what? Yeah. I think one of the reasons why I ended up enjoying zombie movies was because wasn't there that one like is it called K-drama on Netflix or whatever with the zombies? I don't remember. What was it? The one with the schools. Not Train to Busan. I did end up watching Train to Busan though. But there was another one. I don't remember. Oh, I did also end up watching Kingdom as well. No, not Sweet Home. That's a different one. That's a different thing. I I did watch Sweet Home though, but you know, it was the one where they were all trapped at school, like the kids, and then I think they made a second one. It was on Netflix, I believe. Zombie show Netflix. Oh, All of Us Are Dead, maybe? I think it might have been that one. Yeah, that one was pretty fun to watch. I genuinely enjoyed it. Bro, I love zombies. I think they're so cool. And also, I enjoy watching it because of the special effects, not gonna lie. Like, I find it really interesting. Yeah. I find it really interesting to watch people, like, I don't know, like, the special effects for zombie movies are so fucking peak. And I also just like watching people die, I guess. I don't know. Not literally. I'm not into horror movies, but you know. I feel like zombie movies is like a nice thing because it's like technically like more of like an action story, you know what I mean? In my opinion. And then you just get like really cool like effects. But yeah, I feel like half the appeal of zombie stories to me is honestly the special effects. The other half of the appeal is the actual story itself. And also, I realized that I don't really know how a skirt works. So we're actually kind of bullshitting at the moment. What did you do? Oh, new hat? Okay. What do I do with this skirt? I'm trying to think of what I should make the cord. Honestly, I feel like sometimes I could just be referencing my own goddamn photos because I have so many goddamn, like, clothes. I might as well just be using it. But every day I become stupid and I forgot. I might... Okay, I need to delete some photos. I take so many goddamn photos. Maybe... I feel like... No, I'm gonna try this one skirt that I had from this other thing. Is that not... No, that one wouldn't look good if it was covered up like that. No, that's a casual, that's a classic one. Hold on. Let me see. I feel like I should have a dress in here somewhere that works. But I don't know which one. I can't buy Hime Lolita clothes because they're so goddamn expensive. I mean, they all are, but you know, Hime's definitely the most expensive subgenre in my opinion. But you know. Let's put, should we put ribbons at the bottom? Or we can have, like, more of, like, a paneling situation at the bottom. I definitely want it to be, like, poofy like this, though. Let's go with this. I don't know if I don't know really physics for skirts and stuff. I'm gonna just hope for the best here. That looks weird. That looks weird. Okay. Hold on. Let us fix this. Bro, I've been spending so much time on this goddamn line art. I'm sorry, guys. Trust me, I will finish this line art soon. But I want to see how I want this bottom of the skirt to be. I'm trying to think of what motif I want. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep this part a straight over, like, curve situation. Like that, I guess. I don't really know. Is this how skirts work when you sit down? I don't really know. I feel like I never check what my skirt looks like when I'm sitting, so up on skill issue on my end. Let me yoink this guy out real quick, like that, and then like this. Like this, and like that, and like this, and then I'm just gonna liquefy this so that it feels more curved. And then I'm gonna do like a layer of like a pattern down here. I think I want like a pattern here So I'm gonna just separate that with the top area with like a nice like separating kind of shape situation. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain anything. But hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I'm not great at designing skirts, so just we'll see how this turns out. I think I wanted to give her like a cute like strawberry theme. The one girl was pregnant. Anyways, now I don't really know what to yap about. You know what? Okay, here. You guys can... Okay, so I went... Okay, back to... Honestly, I don't even know what I'm yapping about anymore. Oh yeah, I've also gotten weirdly into animating a lot of bullshit now, so, I don't know what to do with my life. Like, I'm just like, should I just keep animating some shit? I don't know. But I'm thinking, like, I want to make a lot of merch for a lot of random series that I'm into. Knowing damn well I'm the only one who's gonna buy it, but that's okay. And I'm thinking, okay, I have a list ongoing at the moment. And I don't know how to feel about the fact that, like, my most popular series on here would probably be, like, Orf. And like Witch Hat Atelier, maybe? I feel like that one people know. And then everything else is just kind of like whatever, wherever. I want to make like some stuff for like 11 School Trip, which is also, it's not really like... Oh wait, actually, is it zombies? Shit, wait, hold on. Is 11 School Trip the one with the zombies? I feel like it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was some weird zombie situation going on in there. Or whatever. Yeah, there was like some monster situation. It was fun though, I will say. Fan fiction cons. It's not fan fiction though. It's more like just like very niche fandoms that I'm in. But yeah, I'm trying to get one of my friends to help me with some stuff. But I do want to start vending at conventions if I can and stuff, or just like at events if I can. Which is why I need to like make merch, but I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest with you. I mean, that's what I hope to do, but I'm just like, do I ever have time for anything? Not really, but you know, a girl's gotta make money somehow, so womp womp. Side questing. But yeah, I want to make some stuff. I want to make some stuff for like, what do I have on my list? I have multiple like idol web novels, like Debut or Die, Assistant Manager Can Hates Idols, the trashy PD survives as an idol, Fan Service Paradox, I became the maknae of a doomed idol group, Monochrome Rumor, and like shit like that. That's what I want to make like some stuff for. And then also like Loud of the Counts Family, maybe, Gil Member Next Door, Little Mushroom, Surviving Romance, but specifically just Cheiron, because I don't really care for any of the other characters, to be honest with you. One Room TA, The Hunter's Gonna Lay Low, Turning, Mermaid, fucking Mermaid Melody, and, you know, Yumerio Patissier, and also Last Game, because I don't know anybody in my life who has read that goddamn series, but that shit is good. I think I have a nostalgic like attachment to it, to be honest with you. Last Game is this like shoujo manga that I read like way back when. I feel like, okay, technically speaking, this plot's very stereotypical or whatever, but like, hey, you know, I was a child, okay, and I wanted to watch some stuff. Also, maybe I should do some stuff for ASK class as well, Assassination Classroom, and not just Koro Sensei, because honestly, I don't care for him that as much. I mean, I like him, honestly. I feel like all the characters in, Assassination Classroom were pretty likable. Has anybody... I feel like people have made, like, yaoi merch of Nagisa and, Karma. Because honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like they were a pretty popular ship, right? Is that a thing? I feel like it definitely is a thing. I've seen AMV edits of them. But yeah, honestly, also random, but like I spent like a past like 2 days listening to Nightcore and like nothing else, and I feel like I'm going insane. I don't know what expression to give her. Oh well, to be decided. Also, does it look like her head is attached to her head? I don't know how to head attached to her body, not attached to her head. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm yapping about anyways. It's fine. Yeah, I feel like her head is a little high up compared to the rest of her body at the moment. Whoopsies! My bad. Shoop. Shoop. Pew. Okay. I'm gonna move this downwards a little bit just so she kind of looks like her head is a part of her body, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna actually shrink the hand because I feel like the hand is the problem. It's too big. The girls just gotta struggle here, but it's okay. I hate doing line art. I don't know why I keep doing it, bro. I swear to God, next time I'm gonna not draw with lines. I know it's gonna fuck everything else up, but it's okay, guys. Let me be delusional. I also need to update my stupid website. Oh my God, whatever. Future problem, future me. Lol. Lol. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's one, just like because there's no color on the hair at the moment, but like also just, I don't know, the shape of it. I don't know. It definitely feels like the neck is a little too long though, so I did move it down, but we'll see. I don't like that. I don't like that strand. That was weird. That was a really weird strand of hair. I'm gonna yoink this guy out as well. I don't like that. Erase this section, erase this section, erase this section. And let's just go with that, I think. More of. I don't know if that works better, but we'll see. Okay, I think that's fine. And I think I want to like add some more shit on up here though. Like, first of all, I want to add like a layer of ruffles here on this part of the skirt because I think it would be cute. And then I think the bottom I might do like a fun little like plaid design or something. And then I want like more ruffles on the inside. So I might just like actually just give it more like folds here instead of everything else. Instead of like actually drawing things, I'm just gonna give them folds like that. So it feels like there's more going on here, even though technically nothing has changed. in terms of silhouette and stuff, but it's okay. It's for the vibes, guys. It's for the vibes. And now it feels, I feel like, a little bit more realistic. I don't know. I'm not really going for realism for obvious reasons. But yeah, I feel like that's cute, right? Okay, cool. Anyway, so now I'm gonna give her her legs back. And I feel like for her legs, I want to give her like frilly socks. Maybe. I was thinking about maybe giving her like cute leggings, but, or cute tights? Leggings? I don't know. But I'm not sure if that looks nice. Yes, we all hate ourselves anyways. It's okay. On some level. The level is always pretty high though. It's higher than average people. Trust. Should I give her Mary Jane's? Or is that too stereotypical? I want to give her Mary Jane's. Ah! I'm gonna give her Mary Jane's, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, whatever. I don't know why I ask. I don't know why I ask as if it will ever change. I'm gonna end up giving her like Mary Jane's or some shit. No, actually no. Fuck it. I'm not. I'm gonna give her a different type of heel. I don't know what it's called though. Mary Jane's are like the shoes that like that have like a strap around it at the top, roughly, and then it goes down like this, and it's like kind of rounded. Here, let me draw it out for you, and you'll I think you'll understand what I'm talking about. This is also a really horrifically drawn shoe, but it's okay. It's like the one that like kind of looks like this, I guess, a little bit. If you know what I'm talking about, like this type of shoe. Freehanding some bullshit ass shoe. Like these ones. Okay, whatever. Bye-bye. I'm gonna give her one that looks kind of similar, but they're not. Trust. They won't be. But yeah, I do need to figure out what other shoes there are in the world, so I don't keep torturing my poor characters with the exact same shoes all the time. It's honestly, for me, it's every time I draw a character, I give her either Mary Jane's or I give her, like,
the 2026
loafers.
Chevy Equinox is ready for your daily drive.
Classic long boot.
Everything in between.
I was honestly not gonna give her a boot because I kind of wanted her to be more like princessy. So I was gonna give her heels, you know, like still like a bit rounded at the top, but I want her. I like chunky heels first of all. With bows or gems. I don't know. I feel like I don't like boots because they're like more lace up kind of vibes, and I'm just like I don't think I enjoy that kind of look. I'm gonna try my best to draw this shoe. By the way, this is all freehand vibes based shoes. I do have a reference open on the side just so I can check if this looks like half decent, but we'll see. I'm gonna cut this one at the back actually, just to be shorter. Like that-ish. Or actually, I'm gonna make this shoe heel, I'm gonna make it tilt more inwards instead of outwards. No, never mind, I like the outwards kind of look to it. It's cuter. Obviously her feet are way too big for this actually. Okay. Let's make her feet tinier. Like that. Honestly, I don't know why I put her feet in this angle. I might change it to be more like cross at the front instead. I feel like that'd be cute, right? Okay, I will change her feet position in a sec. Let me just like delete the legs real quick. Ah, this is always gonna be a struggle. I don't mind the way I drew the shoe, so I'm just gonna keep that so I don't have to redraw it. But like, I'm just gonna erase the parts that kind of show which direction it is going. And then she has no feet right now. She's just floating. One of the options was her feet to be more kicked upwards, but I feel like it would actually be cuter if she was like at the front. Here, let me sketch this shit out real quick. With gray. Or actually, let's just do blue for this. Who the fuck cares? And then I have her feet like here, and then her knee would go about here, and then it would be like that, I think. I don't know, something like this, and then her other knee would be like here, I guess. I don't know, is that right? Or should I actually no? I'd have to have both her knees go like this way, both her feet go like that, so she's like sitting more like that, maybe. Or other option, hold on, let me not move you real quick. Let me yoink her back real quick. Or I can have both the feet go this way. So it feels like she's like slanted. Like that. You know what I mean? So she would be sitting more like this. Oh, she's ignore that. Let me blend this shit out real quick. Ignore that. But she would be sitting more like this shape. Which I think would also be kind of cute. So she would have both her feet going the same direction. Either way, I think I want both her feet to go the same direction instead of going both ways. Because it just feels weird. What do we think? Do we want the legs to be crossed in front or crossed at the back? Like, back as in like towards her back, by the way. I think I'm gonna probably keep her to the back, maybe. I don't know. Haven't decided. You know what? Coin flip, guys. Coin flip. My favorite thing. Front? You want front? Okay. Front feels more casual. Back feels more elegant. That's why. But yeah. Doesn't matter to me that much. Hold on. Bruh. Why can't I draw straight lines? Valid. I honestly don't know how to feel about this. I feel like if I do front, it just might feel a little... Actually, hold on. Let me just erase the feet real quick. Hold on. Let me erase this section real quick. Like that, I think is what you're looking for? Maybe? Okay, let's go with that. I'm gonna fix up the liner real quick. Give me a sec. Is it like this? I don't know. Every day I struggle with shoes. God, one day I'm gonna like quarantine y'all in one of my streams and force y'all to watch me draw shoes for like an hour or two, just so I can figure out how to draw shoes. Y'all just along for the ride, guys. Don't even worry about it that much. But I think it'd be fun. Mostly for me. Because honestly, I have a lot of things that I do need to learn how to draw, and like, honestly, I might as well quarantine y'all into a bunch of like art stuff anyways. What else is this stream for anyways? Nothing. All I do here is draw. I have no life. Woohoo! Sorry. Ding, 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 ding. Make you, yeah, we can do a whole stream on random studies. Honestly, I have a lot of random things that I want to learn how to draw anyways. So yeah, I can force y'all to do that with me. Like, I want, well, one, my hand drawings are a little odd. Backgrounds definitely, and composition as well is definitely something that I want to figure out how the fuck people do shit like that. And also some people's coloring, I want to like yoink their style, you know what I mean? But I haven't had time to do an art study in a while, so yeah. But yeah, I'll probably do a stream later with art studies and then just yoink y'all to do it. Cause honestly, I deadass think I'm losing a bunch of my fundamentals. Fucking kill me. But yeah, definitely coloring. I'm so unsatisfied with the way that I color nowadays that I'm just like looking for any way to change that shit. Cause I just don't like it. I feel like it's weird. And also my compositions are always kind of like mid as well. So I'm like, I gotta like lock in with that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You do art too. Different types of art. But you know what? You understand the struggles. Where you're just like looking at other people's stuff online and you're just like, wow, how do they do that? And then you like never figure it out. Because you don't have time to. But you know. But yeah, I feel like shoes are definitely one. I want to also obviously one day learn how to get better poses. I feel like the thing is with poses, it's not as hard for me because I can attend these figure drawing classes like in the area, so it's not that bad. But yeah. Oh, you can. So you know those fashion what do they call them? They have like those like sheets of like just people that like fashion majors and stuff, like fashion designers and stuff they use, and they just draw on top of it. You can like take some of those off, like online, like off the internet, and then just like draw over that instead. Or you can figure out how to draw human body frames once, copy paste that shit to hell and back, and then just use that instead. Because one of the things that I do sometimes is, like, for me, I do adoptables every so often, so I'm like, I want to, it's like designs and stuff as well. So I have in here somewhere one of these layers. It's like let me find her real quick. Oh, here it is. So I have like a base, and then I just copy this base onto a new canvas and I just draw on top of it. Yeah, human bodies are not great. I think that they're a total scam, and we should like kill every human who has a body. Trust. But yeah, human bodies are not fun. Well, I don't know. I enjoy drawing them sometimes, but like whatever. It's more like I want to draw the outfits on the body, so that's why I learned how to draw the body. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care too much for the character bodies that much. But the outfits are where it's at, guys. The outfits are where it's at. No success? That's crazy. You know what? I can do a stream where we work on bodies if you want, and you can join me in this hell hole. Cause I do a couple figure drawing things, so it's like they have like certain exercises you can work on. I think, cause I find it stupid to like try and like section out the body. You know what I mean? Like I find it really useless. People being like, oh, draw the head as a circle, and I'm just like, no, just no. Like I do, but it's just nah. I feel like it's not as helpful, to be honest with you. I might do a single strap, not a double strap. I don't like the double strap look. It doesn't fit this drawing. But I definitely wanted to give her frilly socks. Like maybe around like this level of frilly. Like here. Like that. Because I think it's cute. There we go. Yeah, human bodies are horrible, aren't they? I mean, you can draw a human perfectly symmetrical. It just looks weird. You know what I mean? Like, they look stiff and confusing. But yeah, most people, we move and shit, which kind of sucks. I'm trying to think of what I want to make her face. Like, do I want, like, I feel like most of the lead characters and stuff, they always have, like, a very, like, base face. You know what I mean? Like, very... It's doll-like. They are doll-like. And it's okay, I like it. I want her to have like a slight blush, and I want her to be like staring at the camera, kind of. I also do realize that I have been starting streams with my sketch already done, or like, you know, roughly done stuff. So I feel like that might be a little, yeah, I can do a stream where I start with just straight like sketch. I feel like you can't really see how I draw people if I just like bullshit shit like this. Where I already have the sketch done, but yeah. Every day, every time I do, the reason why I don't really stream the sketch is that if I do a stream with like literally the start of the drawing all the way till the end, like a whole like hour or two is just gonna be spent on the goddamn sketch because I can't figure out, like, I hate sketching so much. I don't like trying to figure out how I want the characters to look. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, do I like this composition? No. Do I like this pose? No. How? And like for me, one of the things that I do with posing is that I always try to keep my characters like facing forward so that I can draw their outfits better. Because I like the look of like clothing when you can like see it. You know, like I like being able to see as much of the details on the clothes as possible. So my poses, I always have to keep them like facing forward, and I'm like, it's so bad because then now I don't really know how to draw like characters from the side. I will not lie. It has been an issue for me. But yeah, anyways, hi, welcome. We are still drawing forever because I don't have a life. Yay! I hate everyone who can draw. Anyways, you know, having my usual fuck, why can't this be me levels of staring at people's art and being like, me when, for sure, for realsies. I want to be able to draw like other people and I can't. Not like literally other people. I want to be able to like, I want to have like so many like cute styles that I can switch between and like I'd be goated at all of them. You know what I mean? But no, I can't even find a single style I like. Every day I draw and I'm just like, wow, I hate my own drawings. Womp womp womp. Sucks to suck. I'm gonna put that in things I want to draw section. Okay, I'm gonna change her chair out to like, hold on. Sorry, this is gonna be a little weird, but I did move the characters a bit, so we're just gonna, we'll be here for a bit. I'm just gonna fix up some shit real quick. This is in fact how I'm trying to figure out how proportions and shit work right now, so sorry. This is, you can call it cheating if you want. I don't know, I feel like I don't understand the thing where people are like using 3D models as cheating, because like, no. I'm stupid, okay? Like, leave me alone, bro. Anyways. But yeah, I will be using this damn 3D model for a while. It's just easier to try and figure out things, you know what I mean? Hello? Why won't you let me move? Okay, I need to like turn this guy this way-ish and move you over a bit and over this way. I don't know, something like that. I need to turn you like this-ish, shorten you, and then make you go down a bit. I don't really know how to do this, to be honest with you. And I want this to be tilted more outwards, like that. You know what I mean? I want this to be like more cushiony. Okay, and then I'm gonna tilt the camera angle back to what it was or before, which is, I believe, like this. I think. Is that right? Hold on, let me just check with the original sketch. Is that right? No, it's definitely not. It's a little too tilted upwards. Like that, I think it was. That feels right. Right, there we go. See? Now it feels more realistic. I know, oh my god, I'm such a cheater, yeah. Fallout and high class Victorian fashion in one outfit? Yes. I support this. And also cyberpunk, yes, I support this. I support this. My outfits, I feel like in a lot of my characters is very like, well, generally J fashion inspired, definitely more on the Lolita side compared to anything else. But you know. Ah! No! My stuff fell. Give me a second. Wait, hold on. I'm trapped. Wait, shit. I'm actually trapped. How the fuck did I get trapped? Hello? What the fuck? Hold on. How am I trapped here? Oh my god. Hell yeah, Lolita. Exactly. The Lolita style is so cutesy. I will say I definitely draw much more like sweet Lolita compared to like any of the other styles of Lolita. Even I guess I have been turning more into a cute like a sweet Lolita person anyways. Usually I remember back in high school my friends always thought that I was really into like more of like the goth kind of style, which I really, well, I mean, I guess it kind of was, but like not really. It was more like just awkward, like gothic Lolita. Yeah, I get it. Yes, but when my first dabbling into Lolita, I think I got like a gothic kind of Lolita dress, but obviously it was not like a brand name one. I think I just got it off like Taobao or something, or Devil Inspired, which, you know, resellers and whatever. But yeah, that was like my first Lolita piece I've ever got, and then I've been slowly expanding my wardrobe, and I feel like I've been getting less of the gothic stuff, and I've been getting more of like the sweeter stuff, and I don't know why. I guess I just ended up liking it much more now that I'm like older and shit. I like the pinkness, and I like the cutesiness. You know what I mean? It just like, I don't know. It just feels better to me. But yeah. I'm hoping I can one day get some like Wa Lolita or Chi Lolita stuff. But for now, it is just a pipe dream. But yeah, I want to get some more like random other substyles if I can get some, but we'll see. It's hard to get Lolita stuff, I will say. Especially here. You can only buy shit online, bruh. It's not like I remember like some of my stuff that I got like when I was back in China, so it was like, you know, easy to get and whatever, but now that I'm back in like hell, I mean America, I mean, well, same thing honestly, I can't do that anymore, and it's like pissing me off a little bit, but whatever, bruh, whatever. Oh, I've also successfully, okay, other life update, I guess. I successfully yaoi baited, or no, not yaoi baited. Okay, first of all, I did try to yaoi bait her. She failed. I realized that they don't like yaoi that much. Anyways, but I did end up baiting somebody into reading Assistant Manager Kim Hates Idol, so I'm so proud of myself for that. It's angst. They want angst, and they got their angst. So you know what? Hey, a win's a win. But yeah, my favorite thing to do is bait people into reading shit that I read, so that I have somebody to talk to whenever I want to yap about it. And it's 100% consensual, and they don't hate me for baiting them or anything. Cause I don't bait them, and this is a very normal thing that I do. But I did end up yaoi baiting somebody into potentially reading it, but I need to meet up with them again just to double check if they have read it. But I think they're in the country anymore. But yeah. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm looking at somebody that I know, they're reading like more idol web novels and stuff, and like they're like, yeah, I'll catch up when I get over to 800 chapters. And I'm like, that's crazy, but also like I kind of get it. I feel like a lot of idol web novels, they just kind of go on, or honestly web novels in general, they go on forever. I'm the Yuri version of Fujoshi. So like a himejoshi, they call it a himejoshi in the West. I know a lot of like Japanese yuri fans do not like that name because they're technically calling them a princess or whatever, but like technically it's what we call it is himejoshi. But yeah, himejoshi or himedanshi depends on if you are a girl or a guy, and the non-binary equivalent is called flip a coin and choose one. But yeah, personally, I am into both. I will take anything at this point. But like, why does nobody ever recommend me Yuri? Oh my god, I only get recommended yaoi, and that's why I keep talking about fucking yaoi, because no one will give me any Yuri to read. What is a girl to do? Like, I try to find some, but like half of them are written by like a straight man, and I'm like, I can tell. And it sucks, because I'm like, I just want to read Yuri written by girls. You know what I mean? Like, I want the girls to be kissing girls, and like, it's obvious that the girl's a girl is the one who made it. And also, they don't fucking die at the end. Because why do we keep killing the lesbians? Why do we hate the lesbians? Why are my lesbians always dead? My poor lesbians. Wah. I know you know what I'm talking about too. Because like, tell me, like, really honestly, I feel like you can count how many like Yuri series have like both the characters alive at the end. Bloom Into You. Yeah. I know. Dude, everybody's told me to read Bloom Into You. I think I tried reading it at one point. I just haven't finished. But anyways, Fujoshi is if you like boys kissing boys, and Himejoshi or Himedanshi is Himejoshi is if you are a girl who likes seeing other girls kiss girls, and Himedanshi is if you're a guy who likes seeing girls kiss girls. But yeah, Bloom Into You. Have I tried reading that? I don't remember. But I do read Yuri sometimes. I just don't read as much of it, because I feel like all the popular ones that I see are always just like pure smut, and I'm like, why? You know what I mean? Like, where's my like slice of life? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the guys get a lot. I've read like the big like 4 ones that are like published in English. Like that guy she liked was not a guy at all or whatever. That one, you know, Green Yuri. I read Love Bullet. I read I Loved Amy. I read She Loves to Cook. She Loves to Eat. I've read Moonlight Garden, which is technically Pistolverse. I read After the Curtain Call, which I think was actually really cute. It was between I think an office worker and a theater actor, and that one was really nice and really cutesy. I read, I'm trying to remember from the top of my head, what is it called? Lilith, which is definitely more of a smut series, so I'm not even gonna try to recommend that one to y'all. And I've read, The Summer That You Were There, which, you know, the character dies at the end. I've read and also Her Shimchon, which is also another Yuri. It was kind of tragic, honestly, but like, hey, nobody dies at the end, so like, you know what? A win is a win, guys. A win is a fucking win. But yeah. Oh, sorry, I was also thinking about what other ones. I read, okay, it's another smut series, but it's very short. Oh, I read, sorry, not, skipping over that. I read the one with the mermaid. What's it called? Oh, The Wind Spell. And I've read. I'm trying to remember. Bro, I cannot name Yuri's from the top of my head. I swear to God. I actually can't name a lot of things on the top of my head just because of how much I've read in my life. Oh, wait, I just lost it. No, come back, Yuri! Yuri, I miss you. Come back. I just had this one in my head, and now she's gone. She disappeared from me. Girlie, where'd you go? Oh my god. Oh, it was the one, wolf, something about wolves and stuff, I don't know. Oh, The Wolf Steals the Sun is one of, is a Yuri, and then there's this one with a prince character, but I can't remember what it's called. Like prince as in, like, a girl prince character. I don't remember the name. It's a manga, though. I literally was just talking about it to somebody, like, the other day. Like, yesterday. So I don't fucking know why I forgot. But, yeah. I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. I just can't remember shit. I've so many manga and manhwa titles are always the same. They're always so similar, and I'm just stupid. Was it about sheep? I don't remember. I think it was. Sheep. Oh, The Moon Does Not Count Sheep. That was what it was. There we go. They're cutesy, though. They're actually so cute. Like, I love women. Or whatever the kids say these days. But yeah. I need to read more Yuri. I to be fair, I haven't been reading, like, any romance stuff in general. I've been reading a lot of, like, Gen stories. You know what I mean? Like, I call them Gen stories. I know that's not right. It's pretend we're on AO3, okay? And I'm using that Gen tag right now. But that's what I've been reading for a while, so sorry for the lack of, like, anything at the moment. Because I've been reading a lot of, like, idol manhwas, so none of them have any romance whatsoever, like, implied or not. Yes, I've watched that anime. Don't worry. I've watched the Monster Wants to EV one. Yeah, I've watched that one. Trust, guys. But yes, is this motherfucker watching? Is that YouTube? Am I stupid? Probably. I don't know what they're sharing. Ah, scary. I would say my my cosplay mutuals found my art Instagram, but, like, I know I'm the one who shared it anyways. But why are y'all here? Why are y'all here? Get out. Whatever. Favorite anime of last year? Nice. Why can't girls kiss girls? I wish Yuri was more popular in the mainstream, you know what I mean? I feel like there's just not as many, like, weird tropes that exist when it comes to Yuri, or maybe I'm just not reading that many, or, like, reading enough. But you know how, like you can't, I mean, you can do Yuri Omegaverse, it's just kind of stupid because women can already get pregnant. And, like, I feel like the Omegaverse is one of those weird-ass tropes that, like, a lot of BL people read/know about. And I feel like there's not, like, a Yuri equivalent for a lot of things, to be honest with you. Yeah, I too wish lesbians were real. But they're not. I wish the lesbians were real. Man. Why aren't lesbians real? I know, everything comes back to the goddamn Omegaverse, okay? Anything I say can always come back to the Omegaverse. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's either there's emotional manipulation, sibling slash half sibling like incest situation, or one of the motherfuckers die at the end. Like, oh my god, it's that, or the Yuri ends up with like one of them not even necessarily dying. They end up like leaving the other person for some other reason. And it's just so annoying. But yes, all roads lead to the Omegaverse. Which is honestly why I kind of enjoyed Moonlight Garden. Oh. But anyways, so there's this one Yuri that I read. It's called Moonlight Garden, and it is about so it's not Omegaverse. It's something called Pistolverse, which is a Korean trope. And I know there's too many verses in the world. However, you'll have to trust me on this. It's between, okay, so it's basically where the characters it's like okay, so think about, I'm trying to see how to explain it in like a simple way. But like Hana Hockey AU, Tattoo AU mixed with the Omegaverse if you think about it hard enough kind of situation. So basically the girls, they have this thing where there's a couple of girls that are called, I don't remember what they're called exactly, but they're considered like flowers, and like at some age they start like blooming flowers, like flowers will be growing like on their body somewhere, like in a tattoo kind of way, and it blooms, and once all of them bloom, they die. It's basically the gist of it. And it's a very we back with the niche tropes, but it's pretty niche of a trope. And I think it's kind of interesting, cuz in this story, like at the end, so it's set in like a brothel, but it's like a lesbian only situation in the story. So only women are able to touch the flower maidens, or else the flowers will wither and die immediately if a man touches it. And I'm like, hell yeah, fuck men. But yeah, it's something along those lines. And so like one of the main characters in the story is trying to like find a cure so that the flower maidens like don't die. You know what I mean? Because not great to just like immediately die at some random point in your life. And I don't know, I just think it's a pretty interesting little trope. But I don't remember too much about it. I remember one of the characters was a blue rose, and she ends up she was like, I don't think she was the main character. No, I think Magnolia was the main character. But she was like trying to hide the fact that she was also like a flower maiden, by kind of forcing somebody else to disguise themselves as a flower maiden instead. And I think it was just an interesting little like story, and it was like very unique, because I was like, I never, for all of the random verses that I've read, like that's not one of the ones that I've ever seen before, you know what I mean? And I like it when I find new random AU situations. But yes. I don't like drawing. I feel like here would be the feet of the thing, right? Like roughly like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's realistic. I don't know proportions. Don't judge me, okay? Anyways. Let's go with that, and then it should like fold around here. Yeesh. And then it goes all the way down to the floor. Actually, I don't know why I did it like this, bro. I'm so stupid, bruv. No, don't turn. Don't do that. Bloop. 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 Touch the floor. There we go. Perfect. I've now realized that I put this a little too close to the front, so I'm gonna actually erase this real quick. Can you tell that I don't really know how things work? Cool, thanks. Let me move this back a little bit like that. And then that should be better, right? Oh, shit. No, wait, hold on. Command Y. Command Y. I don't know, something like that. Okay. I need to erase this section, and then I need to draw from here. I genuinely need to figure out how to draw, like, clothing and stuff, though. Like, deadass. What will my sketch look like? Okay, well, I don't give a fuck. Something like this kind of situation. I don't know what a bed looks like. Or desk. Desk. There is no preg like mpreg. Exactly. I need men to suffer more. I think that's the main reason. Also, it's just funny to think about. Like, the concept of mpreg is just hilarious to me. Because honestly, for mpreg, there are two ways you can birth a child, right? Well, okay, technically there's three, depending on if there's any weird body modification situation going on when they're pregnant and whatever, all that. But C-section or ass babies. And I just think it is so funny, the idea of somebody shitting out a baby. With mpreg, the only one who's suffering is me. That's crazy. Can't relate. All roads lead back to mpreg. But imagine shitting out your child. That is still so fucking funny to me. I don't know. It's just stupid. You know what I mean? Okay, I actually need this part to be like flailed out like that a little bit more, so I can do like a trip. I'm thinking if I want to give her like a lace kind of table situation here or not. Also, I deadass don't know if I'm gonna finish this drawing today, guys. I feel like the chances are low, y'all. I think the chances of me finishing this is gonna be low today. Sorry. I did plan to, but you know, looking at how slowly I'm working today, it's not. I don't know if it's possible, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, shit. Meow. I don't feel like drawing that line. We're just gonna do this. I'm gonna just use the shortcuts. You know, the shortcuts on the keyboard exist for a reason, and it's for me to use it, okay? So if anybody judges me for, you know, using the tools that come with the program, I will come and throttle you. Trust me. I'm kidding. That's so much work to go find somebody and like actually go bother to hit them and stuff, so maybe not. I'll just be annoyed about it briefly. But yes. Yeah. Every day. You know, every day I think, like, what if I draw somebody bald? I know. I also can't believe that I use the tools that I have, you know? It's, like, actually, like, the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life, you know? Like, how dare I? How dare I, as a human, use the tools available to me, you know? Like, how dare I do that? How dare I make my life convenient? I could, again, technically I can draw if I want to. I just want to make my life easier at the same time, though. So who gives a fuck about what I do?
Yeah. Koneko-chan, look at that guy over there. Yeah, he's so sugoi desu. Well, I just happened to be walking by and I saw you two lovely ladies walking. How you doing, kawaii neko girls? Nya roar. Nya. What should I say, nya?
I'm not crazy, by the way. I just like to say things sometimes. Nyanaka Sugar Girls is honestly such a solid, like, thing to recite when you're bored, you know what I mean? Because it's just so easy. It's just so simple. It's so easy to memorize too, because there's not, if you think about it, to be fair with you, like, Nyanaka Sugar Girls doesn't even have that many lines with the character speaking and stuff. I mean, there is quite a bit, but like, it's not that bad. So it's pretty easy to memorize, which is why I like to just like say it out of the blue, you know what I mean? No? Okay, well, I'll kill myself. But anyways, why don't you believe me? How dare you? I'm thinking, okay, so I've been I'm gonna make this smaller. But yeah, I will say, I'm running out of lines to harass my friends with. So I'm thinking, you know that one guy, the one with the fedora, the bald guy on the internet who like slaps his feet together and says, "Hello, princess." Like, I want to like learn some of the shit that he said so that like Cause I'm running out of new material, you know what I mean? Like, there's only so much a girl can do with Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way, and also, like, Raku-chan. You know? Like, and I'm not gonna memorize, like, the rest of the Nyanaka Sugar Girl, like, chapters either, because I was thought about it for a bit, but then I was like, do I really want to? Cause then at that point, I might as well just be reciting the whole entire story. Which, like, it would be fun. It's just, you know, I don't want to tell Raku-chan that she has rabies. You know what I mean? So instead I'm like thinking I want some like diversity in my stupid like bullshit conversations that I do to some of my friends. So yeah, NSSG solid. But yeah. Let me... This guy says so much bullshit. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to, like, get some from him, but I don't want any of the ones that are, like, overly weird. Because they're... Okay, I have a line that I draw where, like, I will not be doing shit about, like, anything, like, overtly sexual. Because I think that that's just awkward. And I need these lines to be, like, repeatable in public. You know what I mean? First of all, why am I like this? I don't know. But I need the lines to be like repeatable in public. So things like those like My Hero Academia things with like about like I don't know like Todoroki milk and stuff like that. Like I'm not going to be reciting in public because that's just weird as shit. So but Raku-chan like and her like Neko sugar girling, I feel like it's PG. So like I'm like okay with it. You know what I mean? I know it's a little weird, but, like, I need somebody to understand what I'm on about. Hello, Princess. My internet decided to work again. I don't want to be MPreg. Girl, I was not asking for you to be MPreg, okay? MPreg is your choice and your choice only. Probably. But yeah, sorry about the Todoroki milk stuff. Which is why, okay, like, as much as I like the shitty MHA audios, because I think they're kind of funny. Well, okay, well, you should... don't judge people for the way they eat, trust. Pickles and ice cream? I'm trying to think about how that would taste. I don't know. I mean, like... I don't know. I guess anything is possible, guys. Anything's possible if you try hard enough. Yay! I will say I'm personally not a pickles person, so I don't think I don't think I would enjoy pickles and ice cream either, but like I don't like it can't be that bad, right? Right? I don't know. I feel like I'm not a yucking anybody's yum type of person, if you know what I mean. I feel like we can try it once, you know, and then never again. I feel like that's more of the thing that I personally would do. I'm curious about it. I'm very curious about it. Now that you're saying about pickles and ice cream, and I'm like, ooh, that actually sounds horrific, and I want to try it, you know? I know I'm a part of the problem, by the way, so. Bro, why am I drawing these fucking lines by myself? Dude, why don't I just, like, use the goddamn brushes that I have? Bruh. Oh my god, wait, actually, hold on. Oh, this would give, that's why. I see. Never mind. Never mind. We'll just draw by hand. Because I realized that the brushes will not give me the texture that I want. It will be untextured and sad and tragic and depressing. Hashtag depression. If anything is possible, why are the thing? What do you mean? Nobody's in the basement, guys. Why do I keep getting accused of basements? Nobody gets basemented here. Guys, we don't own a basement. We can't afford a basement, guys. We don't have a basement. I don't know why every day y'all are accusing me of having a goddamn basement, but like y'all wrong. For real. I also realized that this actually should be like above a little bit. There should be like a layer underneath. Like a little stand so it's cutesier. Nobody understands me. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. I'm kidding. I actually don't know how many times I've heard that song. If I might have heard it like a couple times. I just know it because my friends put it into this one fan fiction we wrote. It was between like I think that was the Harry Potter. No, not Harry Potter. Harry Styles ex-reader fanfiction, but I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't read that one in a while. I think is that how round tables and shit work? Je ne sais pas. But yeah, I wish we wrote better lines in a Nick Wilde fanfiction. Then I'd be able to recite that shit. But honestly, I feel like half that shit is completely redacted. You cannot read that shit out loud, bruh. It's bad. It's bad there. But what else? Don't let teenagers write fanfiction during class. Not that we should have been writing fanfiction in class in the first place. We just did that because we had nothing else to do, and one of my friends really did not want to learn about Canadian history. Speaking of which, I actually found one of my projects from that class, like the Canadian history class or whatever the fuck that I was in. What was it? It was. Okay, good night. But yeah, so anyway, so I was scrolling through a lot of my old shit that I was looking at, like in my files and stuff, and I saw that I made this one poster for my Canadian history class, right? And I was like, first of all, why the fuck did I submit this? And two, how the fuck did I not fail that class because of it? Because I literally, I made a poster and it said, okay, so it was like a propaganda, thing where you wanted to recruit people into the army, like, you know that one, like, American poster that was like, we need you, or whatever, with that guy with the hat pointing at you, like that type of situation. Don't worry about Canada, guys. Don't even worry about it. But anyways, so I was like looking at it, and I was like, well, first of all, how the fuck did I not fail that class? I'm pretty sure I got like, I can't remember. It's probably like anywhere from like 87 to 91 in that class. But my thing for my pro-war propaganda poster, my slogan was, tired of living but don't want to take your own life? Join the army and die for your country. So why did I do that? You know, like what the fuck what compelled me to do that? But you know, hey, I passed the class. That was my final, I think. But yeah. Strange things I've decided to do when I was younger. I don't know why I thought that appealing to people wanting to die was gonna be the best course of action to me. But you know, I guess, sure. I mean, at the very least, I didn't have to present that in front of my class, because that would have actually, like, killed me inside. But yeah. I honestly uncovered so much random shit, like my old, gotcha edits, which will never be seen again. I also saw, like, my homework I did for my German class back then, where it was this comic that I had to make or something. I don't even remember what it was. But the whole comic was really stupid, and it was just like, what did it say? It was like, who are you? And it's like, I'm you, and then it's like that, and it was something stupid like that, honestly. I was really dumb. I don't make good ideas. I don't have good ideas. What does it say? Oh, right, it says, who are you? My name is Mary. My name is Amy. Oh, now what do I, okay, now what? Okay, bye. Okay, bye. And that was, like, the whole thing. It was basically just two people saying hi, and then they were, like, both like, what the fuck am I doing here? And then you just left. And that was, like, the whole thing. And it was kind of stupid, honestly. But yeah, I've uncovered a lot of old drawings that I've made. And I don't know how to feel about it. I mean, if anybody wants to see them, I'm kidding. You'll have to scroll on my Instagram for that. I'm not showing that shit in public. A lot of my school stuff specifically, that shit was weird. I don't know how people, like, thought that I knew how to draw, to be honest with you. Me and my friends also made, like, a friend group version of the Thomas Jefferson Miku binder thing with our friends. That was weird as well. But you know, what's new? Hashtag it do be like that sometimes. I found it and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go send this to my friends. So now all of them remember that era of our lives. But that was a really weird time in my life, to be honest with you. Macarons. You call them macarons, right? Not macaroons. Yeah, macaroons are different. What the fuck is a macaron anyways? What is a macaron? That's a great question. Let me Google that. I'm like, every time I know it's a macaron, but it's like, what the fuck is a macaroon? Are they both pastries? Oh, I guess they are. Oh, macarons are more like fluffy, like, things. They're more like balls. less of cake. I don't know how to explain that. Interesting. Huh. Ba, ba, ba. I was just thinking about like Ron fans. I'm like messaging some. Okay, anyways, and I was talking to some people about like historical rom fans, like romance fantasies. I call them romance fantasies instead of or rom fans instead of like romantasies. I don't know. I think it just is easier to type for me. I also just don't. I feel like romantasy is more of a book talk term, anyways. But anyways, so I was talking to them and I was like, they have so many repetitive outfits all the time, with like certain characters, you know what I mean? Like there's this one like pink asymmetrical dress that like every like childcare romance fantasy protagonist has worn at least once. And also like there's always going to be an obligatory Alice in Wonderland inspired fit with specifically like the two bunny ears, one with like a black and one with like a red, like a white kind of ribbon situation. So one of the ears is one color, the other ear would be the other color, and then the dress would be like blue. You know, nobody understands me. But anyways, yeah. I don't know. I feel like every fucking romance fantasy protagonist goes to the same goddamn salon. Okay, let's go with that. I don't know what a macaron looks like, to be honest. Well, I do. I eat some sometimes, but I want. The fashionista? Yeah. No, exactly. They always have the same, like, couple of recycled outfits that I see, like, all the goddamn time. Like, I remember I was reading something, and then, like, it really, like, pulled me from the illusion of the story when I saw, like, the same repetitive outfit for, like, the 4th time. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my god, they're all in the same goddamn universe. And also, whenever like the main character, okay, I'm acting like you read a lot of manhwas. I don't think you do. But if you do read a lot of manhwas, there's also like this one like subgenre-ish of like main characters who maybe at some point, okay, so like the original main character or whatever, like takes like her dress design or something, and so she decides to invent like a new type of outfit. And like one of the ones that will always be invented for some goddamn reason would be a chemise. Or like an Empire waistline dress instead of like the regular like corseted thing, because usually I believe is corset Victorian fashion? I feel like it might be. But usually most of these like romance fantasy stories are set in like a time when a lot of the characters, they are stuck in like wearing corsets and stuff. So one of those like, oh my god, look at this really cool invention that somebody made. It would just be a fucking corset. It would just be like a dress without a corset, without needing a corset. And I'm like, okay, well, it's nice and all, but like, I feel like it's just too like, I don't know, they just use the same era all the time. Like, why is my character, I know it's because they're from the modern world usually, but like, why can't you, I don't know, invent like some other type of outfit? You know what I mean? I just don't understand why they always do that. It's that, or they decide that they're just gonna wear like pants instead of a dress, and everyone's like, oh my god, a girl with pants, that's so crazy. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I know it's because you're a modern woman or whatever, but like, I'm so over it at this point. Like, I want you to like design something new. You know what I mean? But yeah, the corset, yeah. There's more than 4 colors, yeah. Oh, wait, can't say that one. Yeah. I feel like all the romance fantasy like protagonists, well, I feel like they kind of, it depends on what hair color they get. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of character, like what color their outfits will be will depend on what color hair they get at the start of the story. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like blonde ones, they always end up with one blue outfit, one pink outfit, maybe like a yellowish one, and I think that's generally the like very like primary colors coded, very pastel core. Oh, and also obviously a white outfit as well. But if you get like a character with like silver hair, they will 110% get a black outfit sooner or later. And like, I feel like if you have a pink haired protagonist, they're gonna have a green dress. It's just how it is. I mean, personally for me, I'm also pink, but like, I just wear my pink dress, you know? Because I'm cutesy like that. I'm kidding. I just like it. But yeah, I feel like they're always the same, like, few designs as well. Which personally kind of sucks for me, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, is this good for a, I don't know. Okay, I'm not going crazy. I feel like I definitely want to add something else to the drawing because I feel like it's a little plain at the moment. Let me give her like, I'm gonna thin this out real quick. Whoops. Oh, hold on. Let me get this back on. Let me yoink this real quick, and then I'm gonna just do shift over here. I'm gonna give her like a little bit of like a back situation here, just so it kind of feels like there's a pattern to like the back of the room. You know what I mean? A little bit. I don't know. It's just more design stuff. And I want her to have like a rug underneath. Ooh, like a flowing like cloth like going down like this way. That could work. I might have to put on a foreground layer though. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna first give it like a little bit of like a should I put light from here? Do you think she should make the light come in from here? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna give her a rug at the underneath. I feel like it'd just be cute. Give her like a heart-shaped rug or something. I don't know if I can do that. Okay, fine, I'll give you a round rug. Jeez. Don't be so picky. Yeah. And I want like, okay, I'm not gonna add any decorations there, but I think that's pretty solid, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do her.
Invert this.
And then I'm gonna just go with gray for this body. That's usually how it works anyway, so it's whatever. Okay, I think that's fine. Nah, I'm not gonna erase anything up there. I think she's fine with that. And then I'm gonna just add... I'll add the background. I'm just gonna go pink for you. Background fully pink. And I'm gonna have like the light come in from here. So I'm gonna just like lasso this area and like soft blur the hell out of it here. Like straight up like that. I haven't decided on how I want it to look, to be honest with you. I don't know, we can do like pink lighting or something. Haven't decided. I'm gonna change the background color to be pink though. Definitely want like a pink theme situation. Or should I do blue? Do we want like a blue or a pink? What are we feeling today? Blue, pink, purple, green? I don't know. I feel like this is not a very green outfit. But maybe I'm stereotyping here. Orange? Ew, no, I would not put her in an orange dress. That's weird. Well, it's not weird. I just... the fucking orange color has been just, like, worming itself into my brain, and I hate it. I don't like orange. Let me do a random color picker. Random color gen. Blue? Blue? This feels like a pink room, though. Do we want her to stand out from the room, maybe? If I do like a dark blue, it'd be like she would stand out a bit more from the room, no? But I don't know how well I can do the dark blue with like also like kind of the more cutesy kind of vibe we got going on here. Let me just refer to other layers and just... Thanks, dude. I really do appreciate that. Fuck you. Why? Why? What did I do? Oh, fill up the vector path, that's why. No? 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 Tolerance? What the fuck? Oh. There we go. Alright. I never really listened to how colors work, to be honest with you. Oh, I should probably give her skin first. I think I want her to be more like of a deeper shade. I think that might be a little too orange, to be honest. Like this? I think she would be very cute like this. I need a non-orange color. I can't tell how I'd feel about green, to be honest with you. Opal? Is that a color? Isn't that a stone? Oh, just like every color. Okay, I see how it is. Or off pink? Okay. There's this one server I'm on where I have to ban people from saying pink. Or sorry, ban people from saying orange. Because I know they're gonna say orange. If I give them a chance to, they're gonna say orange. I'm gonna do an off-white for this section. I'm gonna go pink for the top, I think. Like, this section should be pink. Ah, fuck, my G-Chungus shit. I did this so well. I did so well until now. Fuck! Multiple colors is the best choice. Yeah, that's valid. Honestly. I'm probably gonna add more than one, but you know. Why? Oh, this is for the bow. That's what it was. This is gonna be a fake bow. The rest is gonna be a hair bow. Ooh, wait. Yes, I want one strand of her hair specifically to be like pink. I think it would be actually adorbs. Like that. The ban on orange, because I know they're gonna say orange. If given the chance, they will say orange. Their default instinct on that server, if anybody asks for a color, is gonna be orange. So I can't let them say orange again. They've said it too many times. Okay, I actually don't like this is a cool toned pink. I want like a warmer toned pink here. And I'm actually gonna steal, I can't tell. Might do a little bit like more of a, should I do a cool tone pink here? I'm trying to think of what other colors I can add. I mean, I could just make this all pink, to be honest with you. I feel like she could have another layer of color. Yellow? Blue? No, that would stand out too much. Purple? No. I want her to be warmer toned, so maybe, fuck, should I do orange? Does this count as orange? I feel like that's too close though. I don't like the orange green combo, to be honest with you. Or orange, not green. Orange pink combo. Pink and yellow is cute though. Let's do pink and yellow then. I know it's close enough to orange, but you know. I make strange color choices sometimes. But it's okay. There's a vision here and I'm not seeing it. Yeah, that yellow is not gonna give enough contrast. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. I want to get one more color that's not this shade of pink though. I'm also gonna change this hair thing to this shade of pink. Or maybe, hold on. Let's go with that. Okay, that's better. Let me do this at the back, and should I do orange? Should I do orange? Like that? I don't know, I feel like it just doesn't fit as well with the rest of the outfit that much. Maybe I'm just crazy though. Can't really tell. Red is too bright. Or I can do like a pale yellow situation. But then that's too close to the other thing. But I don't want to add one more color to it because then that's just like one too many colors in this drawing. Okay, let's just go with this pink bow. Oh, I might be able to change. I'm gonna change this bow to like a yellowy color instead. The inner bows, because I feel like that's possible. Like that, right? Right? Does that look better? Okay, probably gonna get it brighter, but like that. Lavender instead of yellow, valid. I don't want too many colors. I want either we get pink and like some other color. Pink and purple, my beautiful combo. My beautiful favorite combo. No, actually, hold on. I actually do like the yellow better. I feel like the yellow just gives off a different vibe, you know what I mean? However, I am gonna change this top back to pink though. I do like that more, like this. I might give her purple hair though. Naturally purple hair, guys. Trust me. She is naturally purple. Because that is how hair colors work. Yeah, I think the purple hair is cute. gonna change this to like more of a darker red situation here for the lips. I'm just gonna erase the lips here real quick. I'm gonna just give her the yellow, pale yellow eyes for now. And then I'll add more shading after. Is lavender the right color for it though? Okay, I'm gonna maybe get it a shade darker maybe for her hair. Or should I get it lighter? I don't know, I feel like it's just not the right shade. So you know that one character from Revolutionary Go Utena? Oh, I forgot her name. But I feel like that's what we're going with hair-wise for her. I don't know why, I always think that her hair is purple. It is purple, right? It's just dark purple. I don't know why I thought she was light purple. Maybe I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Ah! Meow. Okay, I'm gonna close you two now. Okay, let's ignore the fact that I've completely forgotten to draw the other leg of the chair, but it doesn't matter because you can't see it anyways. And now I'm gonna do the background coloring. Yay. We're going with a pink broom, I think. Pink room, white, pink, blue, purple. I don't fucking know. They're all the same to me. Yahoo! Yellow walls. feel like would match her a bit. Yes, yellow. And then I'll do a little bit lighter yellow here. And then I'll add white for this part because it's like light. I'm gonna actually make this a little darker just for lighting purposes. And then I'll change the desk. I think I want it to be white at the top. You're gonna be white at the back here. White over here, white over here. Should I just make you a white chair? I don't fucking know. Let's do a pink floor situation, maybe. Pink or white floor. Pink is fine. Pink is fine. Pink is fine. White is for the towel, rug, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Pink for the desk, or like dark purple. That's not a color. This for this for that. Let's go with pink for this. For this, like that, maybe. For this, we're gonna add white, purple, pink, purple. It's always gonna end up white. White for the plates and stuff. White here. Gold for this section. Like that. Like this. Now the macarons will be pink here, pink here. Purple, purple. Red-ish. Yellow-ish here. Yellowish here. Forgot that this is not connected. Give me a second. Fix this real quick. Oops. Let me fix that. Okay, like that. Okay, and then this will be this color. And then let's make the teacup a little bit purple-ish. And then let's make the tea, I don't know, here, this color-ish. I'm just going with vibes here. And then the floor, and then the coaster will be that again. Maybe? What do we think? It's a very strange random combo, but it's okay. Do you think there might be too much white near the bottom? I might have to change. I'm gonna change the carpet thing to pink. Give me a second. Does that feel better? I can't tell. The window needs to be broken up. Okay. The window, I was thinking of just like making it like light, like really fucking bright, so you wouldn't have to see it. But honestly, okay, let me think. I can do like vertical stripes in the window. Oh, fuck my gay chunk of life. Ah, shit. Oh, my back is hurting right now, but it's okay. Oh, bomb sucks to luck. Skill issue. And that's what I like to call a skill issue. I just don't like the way that the windows get broken up. I feel like they're kind of mid. Every type of like window breaking up is just like weird. And I'm like, I don't want to take away from the character, you know what I mean? I want it to mostly be light though, that's the thing. Like, hold on, let me make this a bit better. I want this part to be like fully white. So like I want the, let me just explain the lighting real quick. Okay, so I want the lighting to be like add maybe? We have like all the lights. Okay, well, probably not there. Oh, I see. Keep clicking the wrong thing. But I want the light to like kind of like be very like reflective. Or very bright. On the outside. Like fully covers this section. I don't really know how to do the lighting. I was thinking of making it brighter, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just split the window. I don't know. We'll see. Let's try splitting the window instead. I don't know. I just feel like it's not as elegant. But if I draw like a curtain over it, I'm just not sure how I'd feel about it, because then that messes up the lighting more. It makes the lighting more complicated. I'm just lazy. Stained glass, maybe? Maybe. Oh, there goes my ear again. Oopsies. Stained glass is just annoying because of perspective, to be honest with you. If I made it a circular window, it'd be better, but it's not, so womp womp. I've been informed that there's another. Okay, why is my back so bad right now? Oh my god, this actually hurts so much. I can do like this thing. And the window does like that type of shape instead. Like that. Maybe could be helpful, because I feel like it still kind of gives that like vibe, but it's like less work for me to do like curtains and stuff. Fuck you, stupid ass thing. Let me just, no, not gray. I don't want her to be gray. I want her to be like pink.
Pink background, pink everything, pink life.
Everything will be pink if I try hard enough. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways. I want you to be pink. Should I make the whole background pink? I feel like everything should be pink anyways, so it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna change this line, or to be pink too. But like more of a darker pink. Pink. Become pink. Yeah! Woohoo! This is so gonna be a problem when I start shading. That's okay. Skill issue. Anyways, I do realize that I made the liner for this a little thick. But I'll just need an eraser, erase the hell out of this shit real quick. So it feels a little thinner. Because I don't want this to like, you know, take over like the way everything else looks right now. It's not good. I'm erasing it from the edges so that it's not as obvious, but maybe it still is, I don't know. I'm gonna just do like a V-shaped erasing here. Anyways, so okay, for some reason I have a lot of I have this one like online friend group kind of situation, and I like every day I send them random ass like outfits because I wear a lot of odd things, I guess. I don't know. It's fun for me, okay? And tell me why. Okay, so today I was really lazy and I just wore a This Is Skin of a Killer Bella shirt, right? As one owns. And somebody literally was like, were you possessed? And I was like, what? And she's like, I did not know. And they were like, I did not know that you owned dark colors in your wardrobe. And I was like, damn, okay, I see how it is. So apparently I don't own dark colors according to them. And they were very surprised to see that I wore clothes that were black. And I did not know how to feel about that. Because back in high school, my friends would all think that I only wore black. So like, maybe I just 360'd myself. Or I guess 180 technically. Once I got into college, but maybe. We'll see, we'll see. It was just kind of odd. It was a very odd thing to deal with, but whatever. But yeah, so then I sent it to my online, to my high school friends and be like, suck it. Look, y'all, I don't only wear black. Trust me. Because they don't believe me. They don't believe me ever. So, but whatever. Okay, that feels warmer. Does it make you feel sassy? Like the fact that I wear more than black? Question mark? No, that they were caught off guard. I don't know how it made me feel. I was just kind of confused because I was like, what do you mean? Like I wore black, and it's like, the thing is, like I literally wore black like a few posts like before, cause I had this one JSK that was like a black like bunny print situation. And I literally sent it not that long ago. It was like a week ago, and I'm like, what do you mean I don't own black? That's so crazy to me. But yeah, it was kind of funny though, because I was just like, what? Because they literally said like, I didn't realize like I thought you deadass just didn't own any dark clothing, which in retrospect is kind of stupid. And I'm like, no, I do own black. I wear black quite often, I feel like, or maybe I'm crazy. I actually don't know how I should color her, now that I think about it. I got so far into this and now I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Bruh. Coloring is like my worst goddamn enemy. Also, do you think she's a little ashy? I hope not. I want her to look ashy. Should I? I'm gonna warm her tone up a bit. Yeah, she was a little ashy before. I'm sorry. Let's do overlay, and I'm just gonna add like a nice slight pink tone to her real quick, just for extra pinkness, aka my entertainment. No, actually, I don't want to add. Okay, let's do a little bit because she's gonna be overlaid with pink in the end, anyways. Let me also do an overlay of or like a color layer of gray just to double check the values while I work. You know what? That's actually not that bad. I thought it'd be worse. It's still pretty gray though. I hate drawing. I hate drawing. I hate drawing. I hate drawing so much. Fuck. Why is art even a thing, bro? Like, oh my god. Damn. Bruh. I hate art so much, bro. Whatever, it's okay. Shoot me dead. Yeah. Anyways, I want to figure out how people do like much simpler shading because I'm like very annoying when it comes to shading, I fear. Don't understand how people can draw without shading like a hell of a lot. I mean, other than having hella good line art. Art is a government conspiracy to keep intelligent people broken so we can't revolt. Exactly. Exactly. You know how it is. You know how it is. Anyways, I want to do a multiply layer of her, and I'm gonna do like a nice, like, little bit of a pink kind of multiply situation here. And I'm just gonna bloop bloop her over here like this, so she gets more pink. And then I'm just gonna erase with the lasso erase tool the parts that face the back. Like that. I can't tell how much I'm allowed to clear up here. I mean, technically I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want, but you know, realistically, how much I should clear a shading for. Let's do a bit over here like that. This bow should generally be pretty tame. Or should I pretend like there's two sources of lights, like one on this side and one on the other side? So it'd be like more like this section would be blocked out as well from this side. You know what I mean? If I have two lighting sources, then it might look a bit easier. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I don't like shading. I don't know what to do. Meow, 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 meow. Delete. Trying to think, but it's just like the weird lighting situation that I have right now because the light is coming from the back and not from the sides. That's the problem. Or, okay, alternative option, I add another window here on this side so that I can have two sources of light. So it's like it backs on both sides, you know what I mean? Or would that make this room feel too weird? I can't tell. Or should I like also open this wall up so it feels like there's more window? Because it kind of feels a little pathetic at the moment. The room that she's in my humble opinion. Trim on that corner. I don't know. I don't like the lack of window. It feels so like dark in the room. If I add a double window, it should make it lighter. There we go. Now I feel like it feels a little bit more open. My main problem was just that it felt too dark in the room. So, if I double the windows, I have more options. You know what I mean? My Little Pony. Friendship is magic. My Little Pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My Little Pony. And do you all share this magic with me? Big adventures, tons of fun, beautiful heart, faithful and strong, sharing kindness, easy feet, and magic makes it all complete. My Little Pony. You know you're all my very best friends. Yeah. Should I paint her fully? I don't know how to feel about this. Okay. Okay, chat. I will figure it out. No, I won't. I will pretend to figure it out. I mean, logically, the best solution is if I just don't shade or like do very, very minimal shading, but we'll see. I feel like I'm a very like extreme shader when it comes to shading. Like I use as much as I can for shadows and stuff, but maybe I gotta just like cut it out and just only shade the very relevant parts that need to be shaded. I don't like that. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'll deal with it later. Oh shit, sorry. Did not see the song queue. Give me a second. Sorry, I don't usually have this open because it's not all the time that people request songs. My bad. My bad. Give me a second. Where is it? Song requests. Here it is. Babseed? Really? I need to learn how to color hair though. Like dead ass.
Can we be friends? This is how it all ends. Pepsi, Pepsi,
Real. My back hurts. I don't like sitting. Art makes me want to kill myself. Fuck this thing. Anyways. I don't understand how people draw, bruh. Ugh! Why would anybody want to draw, dude? Why would you put yourself through this shit? I know I'm the problem, but like, Jesus. It's very subtle. I don't know how to feel about the level of contrast here, but it should be fine, right? Guys, I'm drawing cute girls. I'm not here for realism. I don't need that much contrast in my drawings, right? I don't know. I feel like every time I do like cell shading, it always feels so boring compared to other people's. I don't know why. Is it because I'm not using gradients? Maybe. I might try some. This part's definitely gonna be darker though. I need to like be better at hashtag identifying my weaknesses when it comes to my art. But I'm really bad at it, so. Or maybe I'm good at it and I just don't know how to fix it. I don't know, I can't tell. They're all the same to me. Hold on, my back hurts. I'm gonna switch positions real quick and stretch. But why is my back in so much pain right now? Why are you doing that? I don't like that. Stop doing that. It feels like I haven't moved in years. I mean, I probably haven't, but... I hate art. I hate art so much. Fuck this damn thing. Bruv. Whatever. Whatever. One of my friends bought an Eric Cartman plushie from Anime North, and I was like, why the fuck do they even have it? But whatever. Can't judge her. I'm judging her, actually. No, fuck it. I judge her all the time. Why would you buy Eric Cartman? Why the hell do they have Eric Cartman? We'll never know. We will never know anything. Wait, I just realized. Okay, I fucked up the lighting again. Hold on. I'm gonna do two types of coloring. I'm gonna do two multiply layers real quick. I'm gonna just erase like the whole bottom half of this actually. I don't like the way this is turning out. I'm gonna do one where it's just gonna be like the regular shading, and one is gonna be a shading with the lighting specifically. Just so it feels more natural. What do you think? I don't know what I'm doing, bro. The regular shading is just like where everything touches, and it'll just get a bit darker here and there. Oh my god, guys, should I use black for my shading? Judge me, you love him for how terrible he is? Yeah. Probably need to soften this leg or arm situation here. it's a little odd looking. It's a little too pointy here. There we go. That's better. Nya, 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 nya. Meow, 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 meow. Man, why do I draw? Who am I? What am I doing? I should go to sleep. I deadass should actually be asleep. But if I don't finish this today, will I want to finish it tomorrow? But I want to read my manhwa. Or my web novel that I'm reading right now. Decisions. If I don't finish it today, I probably won't. Because I actually have to wake up early tomorrow. I'll probably stream again tomorrow, honestly, or I'll at least post it sometime tomorrow, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I'll finish this layer of shading and then I'll leave, I think. That's what I've decided on. Yeah, roar. Should I give her a pattern on her skirt? I feel like it's so blank, bruh. It's so blank, bro. Do I have any pattern brushes? I should. Give me a sec. What is this? You know what? Hell yeah. Oh, fuck you too. Thanks, bro. Okay, well, thicker. No, okay, let's try this one. No, that's too Alice in the Wonderland for me, maybe. Unless that's what we're going for. Nope, definitely not you. What about you? That's double white. Okay, that don't look good. That's also horrible. What about you? I have a lot of these. Oh, actually, wait, this is kind of cute. But is that too much? That's too much of that shape. Situation. This one, no. This one, no. A lot of these are clown themed, by the way. If you're wondering why they look like that. But actually, maybe I should do the darker layer here. This one? I don't know, I feel like it's just like a random motif to add to this, to be honest with you. I feel like the stars don't match with what's going on here at all. Dots, no. Stars, definitely not. You know what, should I just do triangles and call it a day? Hashtag clowncore. Honestly, this one's like the best one, but I don't really have like a way to work it in. Do I? Oh my god, I hate liquefy, I hate liquefy, I hate liquefy. Fuck you. I just want to like add one pattern onto the skirt, you know what I mean? It feels so plain without anything right now. That's crazy. Jade and blue. What a random combo. I trust my fashion when it comes to like certain things. But it's just because all the colors right now is really light, so it's a little hard to like add patterns because it's very obvious when I do. But I think this is fine. Oh my god, I have to wear like human appropriate regular clothes tomorrow. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be so rough, bro. You've been up for 38 years. Yeah, that feels like a bad idea. I don't usually stay awake for that long. I fear. I don't sleep that much, I feel like, but like, you know, I still get the minimum of, no I don't. I get sleep. I don't like stay up for too long. I stay up like for a regular amount of time, I feel like. I just like sleep at weird times. It's like more of a that thing for me. But yeah, I would never put my body through 38 hours or 36 hours without sleep. That's crazy. Why were you even up for 36 hours? That's crazy. What the fuck were you doing? I hate art. Okay, so I know I said I was gonna go to sleep right after I did the first layer, but hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys. Hear me out, guys. No, don't. Don't ever hear me out for anything. Oh, so you decided to become the psychotic character. I see. I feel like putting yourself through experiments for this is not the best idea. That feels stupid. Perfectly healthy for your brain. Uh-huh, right. I believe you. Actually, I feel like this should be more of like an erasing, soft eraser situation. And then I can add the highlights. Eraser, and then I do a soft eraser. Two dumb bitches saying exactly to themselves, but it's just me and myself and I. Anyways, not the point. This is for extra gradients, guys. Trust. Trust me, bro. I don't know what to do. There's not enough contrast. Fuck my Chungus life. Contrast. Oh. So that was a stupid idea. The layer, new correction layer, curve. Zoom. Zoom. Red. More red, just generally. Green, I want to like tone down the greenness. Yeah. Oh shit, did I say it again? I'm sorry. Anyways, y'all, I think I'm gonna tap out for today. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this shit anymore. I hate this counter! I hate this fucking counter! Ah! Y'all just like this counter because it tortures me. Okay, anyways. But yeah, I'm going to give up for today. I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gone. But yeah, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow since I didn't finish this today. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye. Good night.